Hello everyone. Seminar 1 was meant to introduce you to the concept of learner-centered instruction and get you to really think about the way students learn, how information goes from the content to the student through the brain, and how students processes it. It really sets the stage for the instructor, being the facilitator, to get our students across their learning gap, helping them bridge that gap between the content and their own prior experiences and actually learning. In Seminar 1, you had required reading. You should have gone through the reading, the self-directed lecture, and the Instructional Strategies Handbook. This handbook outlines several strategies that can be utilized in the discussion board in a learner-centered instructions environment. In our discussions, you were identifying different strategies that you have attempted to use in your own classroom, as well as identifying different strategies that you may wish to try in your future classroom. You may likely pick one of these strategies from your discussion this week to use in your LCI implementation plan. Speaking about this plan, you were to begin thinking about what LCI strategy you were going to implement for your implementation plan that you will submit at the end of week 4. You should be planning on putting that strategy into place in your discussion board soon. That way you have the results to report out and submit at the end of the course. Going back to the Seminars tab, in Seminar 1, in the assignments, you'll notice that you did not have any assignments due this week. However, I've given you information about the LCI implementation form and the teaching philosophy. A teaching philosophy statement is important because it is the foundation of how we teach. It gives our expectations for both ourselves and our students. So as we move from Seminar 1 into Seminar 2, you can see from the SLOs that we are going to continue to engage with different instructional strategies, the way we implement these strategies, and continue that path to discovering our own teaching philosophy. In Seminar 2, you will see that there is some reading for you to do. There'll be some reading about concept and mind maps, and a self-directed lecture, which will take you through several different strategies, such as reading for meaning, mind and concept maps, and other things of that nature. It is really going to get you involved in thinking about different strategies and give you some examples of how they might be used in the classroom. In the discussion board, our conversation will focus on the barriers that we think we will experience in the implementation of LCI strategies. The idea behind this is to identify the potential barriers to implementation and mitigate them the best we can. Barriers exist, we know that they exist, and anyone who has ever taught at least a couple classes can lay out some potential barriers they may encounter when they put up new strategies. We are going to try to be proactive here. We also have the personal reflection, because the bulk of the learning in this training is occurring through reflective thought and reflective conversations. So we're going to reflect on the different levels of commitment and the processes we are going to have to follow to successfully implement the strategy reflected for the LCI plan. Good luck in Seminar 2, guys. I will be posting additional information, but this is really the main idea and the meat and potatoes of what we're going to talk about this week.